to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. So Penn State's offense comes onto the field first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance. He can on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 and pick up a 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
Okay, so the QB scramble, went out of bounds. It counts as a sack because it's a loss on the play. You know what I did as a defensive lineman, guys? I chased him and tried to be the first one and the closest one near him. Because guess who gets the sack? Yep, that guy.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Now they'll run it on the toss. Running to Green. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense will get the ball for the first time. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Give to the running back. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying play action. He uncorks a bullet to the right. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Tight end now in motion. They go right back to it. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
And stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
From the gun, the ground game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He threw it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done.
Breaks into the open. Powers through. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Gives it on the option. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Quick completion on the out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Motion from the wide receiver. The run from the shotgun. Got room at the 35. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Oh, they're after him. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the 1st down. It's a seam wide open, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
This quarterback is so good at creating. When plays break down, when things aren't perfect, he has the ability to buy time, use his athleticism, and torch a defense, and he did it right there with his legs.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. It's complete on the right side. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
They'll try to run for it. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Hand off from the shotgun. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. To the ground with the back. There he goes! And they swarm him under.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on second in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up third and short.
The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Just plowing ahead. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Third down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Illinois has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to Missouri. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. The spin, still on his feet. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll go to the air. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, MTSU. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
And he makes the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man's journey is stopped, but there is a flag on the play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the set. Easy. Got a little space. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Well, they were trying to go RPO. The quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped on it.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. If they run through, this will be a successful drive. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
slithers into space.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read because he's watching the D lineman and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive points.
Gives it on the option. Powers through the defender. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Looking to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Penn State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll keep it himself. Finding open areas. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
They'll try the right side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll send the tight end in motion. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Back to pass on second down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Pressure coming. Quickly to the tight end. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's good. Easy call for the refs.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Oh, better look out. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 39 after a good return on that one. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop. I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Toss sweep to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Gives him the big stiff arm. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. The Nittany Lions trying to get a touchdown on 1st. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the sack all the way back at the 5. And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
You wonder about that play call on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play now deep in the opponent's territory. The defense has just been dominant on this drive.
He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Looking downfield on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Off play action. He lobs one high down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Catches it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Going right to work up top. Rush is on him. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed in backfield. It's Cherry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Now staring at a third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Messer. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Nittany Lions will snap it on first and 10. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got the first himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. They'll move the tight end. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilcox. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They run into a bit of trouble here, third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on second and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it.
Middle Tennessee, 13.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Brings it in down the left side. Breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Snap it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job of the base defense making a play.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the returner will be brought down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for space. It's Cherry.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter. Huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. And the defense drags him down. And the Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
And that's the look in man coverage you can throw the hitch route against, right? When the receiver's got a little bit of access, so he's got some room to work with. Against press, you're risking a pick six. So good decision there by the Q, knowing that was a good look to throw in.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
Scanning the field, it's Good. Got a wide open receiver. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And the returner is stopped. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Back to pass. Right on the money. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Wants to throw again. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Good. Dances away. Going for it all. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle, it's Wilcox. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run the screen. And into the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to throw on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it.